Welcome back. We continue with more on Ukraine. The United Nations General Assembly has condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine and demanded an immediate ceasefire. China and India abstained, while the United States called for more pressure to be exerted on Moscow. Sarah Wang reports.
The United Nations General Assembly held its first emergency meeting since 1997 as war rocked the heart of Europe. More than 140 countries supported a non-binding resolution demanding that Russia immediately stop its offensive against Ukraine.
One might consider observing the bloodshed in Ukraine that it is not my war. It is a mistake. The evil will never stop.
Russian envoy Vasily Nebenzia denounced the resolution, saying it would embolden Ukrainian nationalists and prolong the conflict. His remarks were echoed by Belarus, which opposed the resolution, along with North Korea, Cuba, and Syria. China maintained its usual stance and abstained, with Ambassador Zhang Jing calling for the abandonment of the Cold War mentality. India, which relies on Russia's weapons for self-defense against China, also abstained. The United States urged all countries to do more.
We must keep the momentum going. We must do everything we can to help the Ukrainian people, to hold Russia accountable, to match our strong words with strong actions.
Washington is preparing fresh sanctions targeting Russian oligarchs to weaken President Vladimir Putin's power base. But the U.S. and Europe have so far avoided a ban on Russian fuel exports, fearing that such a move would disrupt oil and gas supplies and send electricity prices soaring in Europe in midwinter. Sarah Wang, HKIBC.
Hong Kongers rushing to stockpile medicines have been warned against ordering deliveries from groups that have no licensed pharmacists. Meanwhile, after a few days of panic buying, supermarket shelves have been replenished. There was relief for customers at a Welcome branch in Tsuen Wan. The store was again filled with rice and vegetables. Also back on the shelves were canned food. Yip Pun Leung, who represents a trade group, said sales of canned goods increased 3 to 5 times this week. He said as most are made on the mainland, shipping takes only a few days, and factories have already ramped up production. Over at a HKIBC supermarket, meat and fish balls were back in the freezers. Speaking on radio this morning, the supermarket's founder, Lam Hugh Ngai, said there is at least 3 months' worth of stock in storage. He said business has doubled, but urged people to be rational when buying daily necessities. There has also been a rush for medicines, but pharmacist organizations urged people to remain calm. The groups have been meeting with the government to discuss what to do in case of a lockdown. They said pharmacies will probably still be open. The Practicing Pharmacists Association, meanwhile, has found a growing number of groups and websites offering home delivery of medicines. The association warned that it is illegal to deliver medication if the seller has no licensed pharmacist. And there's a danger of customers getting the wrong medication or instructions. The association is investigating such sales and is discussing alternatives with the government. Oil prices have continued to soar in the wake of the war in Ukraine. Brent crude jumped to nearly $120 a barrel, the highest in 10 years, while West Texas Intermediate traded for nearly $116. The conflict rocked the oil market, which fears a shortage of supplies from Russia, a major producer. The latest increase in oil prices came after the United States imposed sanctions on Russia's oil refining sector. This led to fears that Moscow's oil and gas exports could be targeted next. Now let's take a look at the markets. The Hang Seng Index was up 123 points. To the top 10 active stocks, Tencent down $4.60, Meituan down $2.20, Alibaba up 50 cents.
Tracker Fund up 14 cents, Hong Kong Exchanges and Clearings down 60 cents, and JD.com up $1.20. To the forex trading against the Hong Kong dollar, the euro is trading at 8.66, British pound at 10.45, and Australian dollar at 5.71. Over in the UK market, the FTSE 100 is down 49 points. On to the weather now. Tomorrow will be warm and sunny after a misty start. Temperatures will range between 18 and 25 degrees. Expect fog on Saturday and some rain on Sunday. Now let's take a look at the weather around the world. That's our main news for Thursday night. Join us for more news at 11. I'm Johanna Chan. Good evening.